Alright, Shalom. Right, first and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great men, that surely do you well. Salutation to the Akim that pushing this without in sincerity and truth. Brother Amal once again from GMS Trinidad. Right, do another video. Through the spirit and power of Ba'Shem Yahushai. Hope it edifying towards the hopeful elect. Alright, this is basically like a part 2 to a video that I did just day before yesterday called illegal love. Alright, and as I went into the definition and I'll go into it again, the word illegal, right, goes back to not according to or authorized by law, right? So it's unlawful, right? Specific, contrary to, or in violation of human law, unlawful, illicit, hence immoral, as an illegal act, illegal trade, illegal love. And as I said before, I was going to do a video basically on just illegal, right? But the reason being for going into illegal love is because out here in society, as I explained before, everybody just love. Everything is just love. And the Most High created both good and evil. He created love and hate. The scripture said in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to keep, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Right? And right about now, we not in that time of peace. We in a time of war, and we in a time of basically hate. All the nations of the earth are gathering themselves together for that World War III. Alright? But sticking back onto the topic, right? Illegal love. Everybody, they want to get into certain relationships like Esau, Edom. You see, Edomites, especially, they'll come out in the open where a man will be in a sexual relationship with his daughter, where a man will marry his mother, where I went into part 1 was more based on homosexuality. Alright, but the Most High had laws where that you're not supposed to actually have intercourse with your next of kin. Alright, so I'll just read. This is Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 1. It says, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai spoke unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am Yahweh your power. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Alright, so the Most High was saying, the things that the Egyptians do, the things that the Canaanites do, right? Don't do the same things that they do. That's why the Most High told us to be holy. The word holy goes back to being separate, being sanctified, being clean. And these acts that the Egyptians and the Canaanites were doing, it was unclean before the eyesight of the Most High. Alright, we know that Sodom and Gomorrah was a Hamitic tribe. Alright, basically people of Ham was dwelling in there. Alright, who are also Canaanites. And guess what? Homosexuality, alright, they practice homosexuality. That is one of their major sins. It had other things they were doing also in Sodom and Gomorrah, but that was the main sin or the main transgression that the Most High highlighted. Alright? What else people would have been doing? People would have been having sex with their niece. They would have been having sex with the sister, with the aunts, with the uncles, with the father, with the mother. Just like in the Nimrod had sex with his mother Seramis. Alright? So Most High was saying, hey, don't be like these people. Alright? And people in society now these days, they just don't understand that there is such a one thing called illegal love. Alright? People now these days in society is love. When two men come together, they justify by the love that they have for each other. But this is wickedness in the eyesight of the Most High. This is an abomination. Alright? Verse 4, it says, he shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances. And judgments are established based off a law. Alright? The word judge comes from the Greek word kritikos, which means to criticize from the law. Alright? So what the word illegal mean? The word illegal means something that is unlawful. Alright? It says, and keep my ordinances to walk therein. I am Yahweh, your power. You shall therefore keep my statutes. Right? Statutes are also laws. And my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am Yahweh. Alright? So, the Most High is saying here, if you keep my statutes and my judgments, you're going to live. Right? Because what is sin? Sin is the transgression of the law. And what is the byproduct of sin? Or the result of someone sinning? Death. Alright? For the wages of sin is death. Alright? Verse 6. None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him, to uncover their nakedness. I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? So it's next of kin. Alright? Let me see if you could get our word here. Kin. Bam. Look. Wow, don't see this gonna be long. Alright, let me just type in kindred. Right? It might come up. Right. Just bear with me 1 second. Well, they say kindred, a family as a verb, a group of kindred or closely related individuals as a family of languages, a family of states, the chlorine family. Alright, so that'll basically go back into the periodic table. But I'll look in, alright. Kindred, right? A kin, similar or related in quality or character. Kin, group, kinship, group, kindred, group of people related by blood or marriage, related by blood or marriage. Alright, so yeah, the scripture said, none of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am Yahweh. Alright, now what does this simply mean is your closer blood relative. Alright, you're near of kin, because all of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel are kin. Alright, or kindred, they are family, they are related by blood. They share the same common ancestor, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Alright, because the Lord also said in the book of Nehemiah, the book of Ezra, and first Ezra, that we shouldn't approach unto these other nations to make marriages with them. Let me see if I could get an example. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 1. Alright. It says, when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, thy power shall bring thee into the land whether thou goest to possess it, and hath cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor shew mercy unto them. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Alright. Right, so basically you shouldn't make marriages, alright, with these nations. Alright. I just read that. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. So what's up with precepts like that? Alright. Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 26. It says, and ye shall be holy unto me, for I, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine. Alright? So the Most High separated us, made us holy, that we should be his own. Alright? So, within the nation of Israel, we're supposed to take the women of our own nation to be our wives. These other women, right, are basically just like concubines. So what it means here, alright, because it talk about having intercourse with your cousin, alright, that is basically a close blood relative. But you see that the Most High never had a problem with that. Alright, read the book of Tobit chapter 12 verse 7, alright, which they were Israelites. And basically what the you know what, let me get Baba Kasha. Alright, book of Tobit. Tobit, or is it 7 and 12? Is it 7 and 12? Let me see. Alright, yeah. Tobit 7 verse 12, it says, and Raguel said, then take her from henceforth according to the manner, for thou art her cousin, and she is thine, and the merciful power give you good success in all things. Alright. So Tobias was going to marry his cousin, right? And the father of the maiden told his nephew, hey, go ahead, she's thy cousin, right? And he said, let the Most High bless thee. And these men understood the laws of the Most High, right? So going back into Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 6, alright, it says, none of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am Yahweh. So your auntie, your uncle, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, these are people that you're not supposed to be making marriages with. Your grandchildren, alright? Only common sense, right? Verse 7, the nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother shalt thou not uncover. She is thy mother, thou shalt not uncover her nakedness, alright? So a man is not supposed to have sex with his mother. Shame on you, Nimrod, alright? Verse 8, the nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness. So if your father have an ex-woman, or your mother deceased and the father have a woman, right? You know, don't go and have sex with your father woman. Reuben sin concerning the same matter. So the Most High was basically, you know, teaching them what and what not to do when they enter into the land of Israel. Alright? Verse 9, the nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, or the daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover. Alright? So your sister, you're not supposed to pop your sister. That is why most people, they will actually, when they find out that, you know, the father might have be bad no ras, or the mother might have be bad no ras, right? And after years, two people bounce up and all of a sudden some family reunion or mother and father beat up again and say, hey, that is sister, you know, they'll feel sick on the inside. Alright, as I explained some point in time before, two cousins will sit down inside a house and watch each other and want to pop each other, but it won't really be the same with a brother and sister on some side unless some kind of evil spirit upon your ass. Alright, it says verse 9, going on to explain, the nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, or daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad. So you see, this has actually happened in society. Even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover, right? You shouldn't go in onto your sister to have sexual intercourse with your sister. Verse 10, the nakedness of thy son's daughter, or of thy daughter's daughter, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover, for there is thine own nakedness. Alright? So, your son's daughter, right? So a man not supposed to have sex with his granddaughter, alright, or his daughter, which is still his granddaughter, right? Even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover, right? Because that is your own nakedness. Them come out of your bowels, alright? The nakedness of thy father's wife, alright? Daughter, begotten of thy father, she is thy sister, thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Alright? So, your father have two women, as I said before, right? If the woman is not your mother, but she born a child for your father, alright, that is your sister. Alright? It says, the nakedness of thy wife's daughter, begotten of thy father, she is thy sister, thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's sister, she is thy father's near kinswoman, right? So you're not supposed to have sexual intercourse with your aunt either, alright? But people will justify this sort of wickedness in the name of love. They say so long as love could never do no harm. Yes, love could do harm. Love could break the commandments of the Most High. Illegal love. This love is not justified by the words of the Most High. The Most High had not ordained this kind of love. Alright? Because in the name of love, it have a lot of women, even here in the Caribbean, right, will know that the child doing wrong, you know, have guns, selling drugs, murdering, raping, you know, women and all these kind of things. And just because in the name of love, they're not going to execute true judgment on the son who doing all these kind of abominations. Alright? According to the scriptures, so long as you have a child, so long as he's a drunkard, he's rebellious, you're supposed to take him on to the elders. Alright? And according, if they're not even listening to the elders of a village, you're supposed to put that child to death. But because in the name of love, people justify the wickedness, right? But there is such a one thing called illegal love, alright? Verse 13, thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, for she is thy mother's near kinswoman, still your aunt. Verse 14, thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's brother, right? Thou shalt not uncover to approach to his wife, she is thine aunt, right? So they actually talking about homosexuality here too, and for a woman, alright? For a woman, you're not going to look to seduce your uncle to have sexual intercourse with your uncle. That is wickedness, right? Verse 15, thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law, she is thy son's wife. And a lot of men, they actually have sex with his son's wife. This is wickedness also in the eyesight of the Most High. It have a lot of men who do that even here in the Caribbean. Alright? They have sex with they go in onto the son's wife to have sex with his son's wife. Right? Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy brother's wife. Whoa, well, that's more rampant in Israel. Alright? Two brothers will actually be popping the same woman. But everybody does get horny. Yes, no. I will, boy. God forbid that happened. right? Because that brotherly love ain't going to be brotherly love again. All right? It is thy brother's nakedness. Verse 17. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter, right? So if you marry a woman, you're not supposed to have sex with your stepdaughter. All right? That also rampant in Israel. Neither shall thou take a son's daughter, right? So you're not supposed to take your step-granddaughter or her daughter's daughter to uncover her nakedness, for they are her near kinswoman. It is wickedness. All right? Neither shall thou take a wife to her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness besides the other in her lifetime. And next thing Israelites love to do. All right? You're not supposed to be dealing a woman and her sister. You could deal with sisters, but one had to die. Well, an Israelite woman that to be. All right? We could do what we want with the other nations. All right? So long as it is lawful. All right? Verse 19. Also thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness, right? Meaning what she period, all right, or her menstrual cycle. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife, to defile thy neighbor, to defile thyself with her. All right, so to you Israelites out there, right? Not because the woman is of an next nation. All right, if it is that she has a husband of her nation, you're not supposed to go and have sex, whether if it's a Edomite, whether it's a Moabite, whether it's a Hamite, all right, a lawful Hamite, all right, not the Canaanites, right? You know, Moses had sex with an Ethiopian. She was a Cushite, all right. You're not supposed to go and do that. Your neighbor wife, whether if you and your neighbor ain't close to clean, whether you and your neighbor ain't saying eye to eye, do not go and sex the man's wife. That is wickedness. Alright? Verse 22, jump into verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. Also illegal love. That is homosexuality. Alright? Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down there too. It is confusion. What these Edomites just be doing? These Edomites, these so-called white people, just be having sex with dog. They just be having sex with horse. They just be having sex with all kind of manner of creature. They having sex with trees. They having sex with the beach. These white people, they're not saying in their head. Alright, this is not a custom of the Hebrew Israelites. They just follow after the customs of these nations. They have become Gentiles in the flesh. Alright, with illegal love and with all different kind of abominations that is not lawful. It is immoral. Alright, it is not divine. Verse 26. Jump into verse verse 24, Salakia. Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, right? Don't make yourself unclean. Don't make yourself unholy in any of these things. For in all these things the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you, and the land is defiled. Therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomit it out her inhabitants. This is why we left our homeland Israel in the first place. We were never in Africans. Right, we were never Africans. We just, was sojourning there because of Roman persecution. You shall therefore, verse 26, keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, illegal love, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you. For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled. Alright? So yeah, I'll stop it basically at that. Alright? So people have to stop bawling about love, and justifying things in the name of love. Step in the name of love. No. Alright? There is such an one thing that is called illegal love. Alright? Doing unjust, doing wickedly, doing unrighteousness. Alright? So long as you love to do wickedness, that is illegal love. Alright? And with that, I'll close off, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Hashem El Shai, Bahashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. I surely do well. Salutation to all the Akim that pushing this without the insincerity and true brother Lamad saying Shalom la Bakaria, right? Mawat la Babal, right? Until then, Shalom.